Welcome everyone to the second race of the Lotad Racing League. I'm coming to you live from Italy in the circuit Emilia-Romagna. I'm Chris McShowbiz, your host today, and our circuit's 4.9 kilometers with 12 turns. A new regulation has been formed, turns 12 to 1 as shown here, as well as turns 7 to 8. We'll have a certain area where drivers are allowed to boost to overtake the car in front of them. But if you're in first or defending, you're not allowed to boost. Our starting grid today is a newcomer, Will, who took a grid penalty in qualifying. Luigi starts in fourth, and Jason in third, Nick in second, and the front spot is Chaz. Our formation lap is underway now, as drivers get ready for 16 laps of this race. Temperature's a cool 25 degrees Celsius, a little bit foggy here up in Italy, and Chaz leads the way. As you can see, those white lines indicate where a driver is allowed to boost after 2 full laps of racing. Chaz being our winner last week, with the winnings the team earned, they decided to hire a second driver, being Goldwill. So now they are driving with 2 drivers in their championship. As you can see right here, across the white line, you are allowed to boost if you are trying to catch someone else, and until here, right before the turn. Nick's team is telling him to get his elbows out, trying to pass Chaz on turn 1. Yeah, get that early lead in. They know how crucial these points are in the championship, as Chaz is leading right now on 10 points. Alright, our drivers are lining up, ready to start the race. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go! Chaz off to an early start. Nick tries to catch him. It's gonna be a drag race to turn 1. Chaz on the inside line. He cuts the grass to keep the lead. We'll see what's said about that. That could be a warning right there. As Luigi has lost his 3rd place that he briefly got there. And trying to catch back up. It's Nick and Chaz fighting for that 1st place. Is there damage? No, but Nick has taken the lead of the race. Alright, a little replay here. So Nick tries to pass Chaz on the right side. Chaz is holding that inside line very tightly. And in order to keep the position, he does go off the track to try and keep it. And here's Chaz's perspective. Sees Nick on the right. Tries to cut him off. Yep, there he cuts the corner. And gets a decent lead. Luigi immediately getting squished into the side. That was not a good move. Not a good idea in any way possible. But he does try and overtake Jason. He does it by cutting the corner. Gets past Jason, hits the wall, and Jason took the lead again. Well, 3rd place. Chaz leads going into lap 2. Drivers will be allowed to boost as of next lap, so that could very much change it. Luigi's team telling him to watch the track limits as he's gone out again for a 2nd time. 2 more times and that will be a penalty, which the team cannot afford to have right now. Chaz with a significant lead. Will be leading going into lap 3 as it stands, but Nick is on his tail. Chaz going into turn 11 and 12 first. Starting lap 3. Is he into pit? No. Still too early to go into pit lane. And it's the fastest lap from Nick, a 1 minute 0.6. Now he boosts up straight ahead. Past Chaz. The rule is at the start of the line, you can pass, or you can start boosting until the end of the line, as long as you're behind someone. And Chaz has damage. His team is telling him to take a pit stop. Fuel-wise, he doesn't need it, but being that low on health, that car needs to be repaired immediately. When Nick passed Chaz tried to fight back, and it just did not end up his way. Jason is boosting to keep up, but being a little conservative about it. Still early in the race. Nick will be now leading going into lap 4, and there's another fastest lap by 0.3 seconds as Chaz is in the pit lane as he needs to repair his car. That makes Jason second place and Luigi on the podium as of now in third. And Luigi cuts another corner, and that's a final warning for car number 25, which is Luigi of the Green Crusaders. Still trying to catch up to Jason here as Nick is just running away with the lead. And Chaz has entered the track in 5th place behind his own teammate Will. Chaz is boosting illegally right there. We'll see what's said about that. As he is trying to catch his teammate Will to get as many points as he still can. Yep, warning for Chaz, car number 4 for illegal boosting in the wrong area, as Nick starts lap 5, 2 seconds ahead of Jason. The 3 drivers are still fighting it out. Now on the Luigi cam, as he sees Jason and Nick just pulling away ever slightly further away from him. And now they're going to pull away even further as Luigi is given a 5-second penalty for going out of the track too many times and cutting corners. Going into turn 7 here, Nick is still leading the race. Luigi and Jason still on his tail. Anything could still happen. All 3 of these drivers, Nick, Jason, and Luigi, trying to get their first ever career Lotad Racing win. And Nick leads into lap 6, but he's going into the pit lane with a faster lap, and Jason beats his fastest lap by milliseconds. All 3 drivers into the pit lane to repair their car and fuel up again. Could Chaz take the lead while they're all fueling up? Chaz going in early means he didn't have to fuel up that much, but he did to repair his car. It's going to be a close one. He's entering lap 6. Nick is leaving. So is Jason. Luigi's into a wall, and Chaz comes out in 2nd place. And Chaz is back on the podium spot. As Luigi cuts the corner again. Oh! Chaz has gone out of the track. What happened there? Alright, so Chaz is going past the start straight. Nick comes out of the pit lane into turn 1. Tries to catch him on turn 2 and 3. He does. Now a fight. It's a drag race into turn 4. Nick bumps into Chaz. No damage was taken, though. Nick leading going into turn 5. Chaz on the inside, and he goes over Nick's car and out. And Nick leads going into lap 7. Chaz being outside the map. The stewards have given him 2 laps of unlimited boosting to try and catch back up after unforeseen circumstances. As Jason is taking 2nd place again, and Luigi still has not learned what track limits are. As now he's boosting in an illegal area and breaking track limits again. It's a 10-second penalty for track limits and illegal boosting for Luigi, bringing him to a total of 15 as Jason takes damage, goes wide as he's fighting for that lead. And yep, Jason just said he has damage on the team radio. Will he be in for a pit stop now, or will he wait it out a little bit longer? Because 9 more laps of racing need to be done for Jason to try and win this race. Is he going in for an early pit stop? Will he have to take a 3-stop? He's in, as Jason gets the fastest lap despite taking damage. 59.2. Luigi now in second place, but he is 15 seconds behind Nick, plus the distance they have right here. Nick is trying to defend that line. Luigi's very much trying to get that lead. Try and get as far ahead of Jason and Chaz as they can. As they make contact. Luigi is slowing down. He does not want to fight this. He does get boost here. Could he use it to take the lead? He got the inside, but no, Nick holds it out. Nick is now leading, and a very far distance away from Jason and Chaz, going into lap 9. Only 0.3 seconds away from Luigi and 4 from Chaz, so Chaz is really very much catching up. But Luigi is still trying to keep up, trying to defend against the incoming Chaz, who is right behind him. Nick is just getting further and further away, and there is Chaz, as you can see. Chaz is fighting for that second place back. But where is Jason? Jason took another pit stop, meaning if he undercuts, starts speeding up a lot now, he could easily get second place back. That's another 5-second penalty for Luigi. That puts Luigi at a total of 20-second penalty, meaning Chaz is basically in second place right now. Chaz on the outside, going into turn 11, and he passes him as Luigi goes wide. Jason 25 seconds back. It really depends on how much time he gets off the pit stops from these three. As the fuel is running out, Chaz cuts the corner a second time this race. His boosting is over. He is not allowed to boost right now. And that was given a 5-second penalty for Chaz, car number 4. But it is car number 7, Nick, who is still leading and scaring Chaz with that number. Chaz getting boost here, he uses it. And the team radio is telling one of the snowstormers to retire the car. Too much damage has been taken, they are going too slow. And that's Goldwill. Goldwill's in the pit lane. He's out of the race. From last to not finishing this race. Is Nick in the pit lane? No, he's not. He's staying out. Just ahead of Chaz as Jason falls further behind. Jason only coming up to turn 8 here, whereas Nick and Chaz are fighting on turn 3 of the next lap. A good wheel-to-wheel action could be seen here as Chaz will try the same move he did that knocked him out of the map on the inside. And will it work? No, a lot of damage is being taken. That move is very risky to take. Inside line is too sharp. You're going to go wide and hit the person next to you. As Nick goes behind him to get boost to take first back very easily. Now just barely leading. It looks like Chaz should be in for a pit stop here as heavy damage has been taken. And Nick's team is telling him to box. That's the fastest lap for Chaz as he caught up. 58 seconds is the record right now. Is Luigi into box 2? Yes, he is. Let's see how Jason can catch up on this. Chaz on very low fuels, trying to go for another lap here. Could that be good? Could that benefit him, or will that work against him? Chaz now with the huge lead as Jason is coming up on the pit lane, but Luigi should already be out of there. As Nick is somewhere behind him too. I do not... Oh, Luigi is still in the pit lane. That means Jason has taken third place. Luigi on a slow stop. As Chaz is boosting illegally here to try and get back in the pit lane before he's out of fuel. He's out of fuel. Can he get back to his spot? He will have to take a 5-second penalty for that. He's just barely inching towards his spot in the pit lane. As Nick will pass him here. And take back the lead of the race. Jason and Luigi nowhere in sight. This is an easy win for Nick now, as Luigi has to defend his fourth place position, but if Chaz is stuck in the pit lane, he could get third. Which I am seeing there's something happening, but with the two Snowstormer drivers in the pit lane. Jason taking second place of this race. And Luigi take third here. Is Chaz still in the pit lane? Yes, he is. Luigi running into a wall, but taking over third place of this race. That's back on the podium. And Chaz is trying to use his teammate's car to push his car to his own fuel pump, as well as not having it. A fight has broken out between the teammates in the pit lane, as Nick will now lap Chaz, being 23 seconds ahead of Jason. Luigi going into turn 7. Seeing Jason just about 2 to 3 turns ahead of him. Jason finishing lap with a 58.1. That's a new fastest lap and an extra point for Jason if he keeps it. Jason is in the pit again, meaning Luigi will take second place of the race, despite a 20-second penalty. His team is telling him to push. He needs to be 20 seconds ahead of Jason to keep second place. As Nick is about 7 turns ahead of Luigi, should be an easy win for the Pizza Pidgey pilot. As Jason is out of the pit lane and chasing Luigi now. Nick will start the next lap. Lap 15, the second to last lap, as Chaz is still in the pit lane. That's 2 laps behind now. What is happening with the 2 Snowstormer pilots? Alright, Luigi turning on turn 7. He does get boost here, is deciding not to use it, as Jason is slowly but surely catching up on the Green Crusader. And Nick is also catching up as Chaz is out of the pit lane. He finally got fueled up. Chaz is back in the race, fighting for 1 point in 4th. All he has to do is finish the race and he gets the 1 point. But it's this man who will be starting lap 16. Nick ahead, 48 seconds to Luigi, 13 more to Jason, and 2 whole laps of Chaz. It seems Chaz's race is all but over. 4th place is what he's going to have to deal with unless he can catch up 2 whole laps on everyone. But still Luigi trying to defend against Jason. He does not have the pace. That Green Crusader is going very slow. Going into turn 9 and 10 here. Jason is still just on his tail, only a turn behind him. And Luigi will now be starting the final lap with Jason shortly afterwards. Jason is still a while away, but nevertheless, 20 seconds is the gap needed between Jason and Luigi. But it's this one right here who wins the race. Nick is the winner of the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix here in Imola, Italy. That's 10 whole points to Nick. He does not get the fastest lap, but 10 whole points. Fighting for second for 6 points is Jason or Luigi. Jason could be getting a 7th point if he takes second, as he has the fastest lap as of now, unless Chaz or Luigi takes it away from him. Jason on his tail. Takes the inside. They're fighting wheel to wheel, and Luigi gets hit out in the process. That means Jason has taken the lead, or second place, on the final turn of this race. Here we see Jason, again, on the inside. Luigi tries to hit him, try and keep that lead, but Jason gets it. Here's our podium celebration. Nick in first, Jason in second, and in third after the penalties will be Luigi. But Chaz still gets 1 point, despite being 2 laps behind. Our final race times, Nick with 45-second lead on Jason. After penalties, Luigi's 21 seconds behind Jason, and Chaz is 2 laps. Will did not finish after turn 8 or lap 8. Nick gets 10 points. Jason with fastest lap gets 7. Luigi 3 and Chaz 1, meaning the Pizza Pidgeys have taken the lead. Snowstormers in second, Team Y in third, Crusaders in fourth. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next race, where we're going to Azerbaijan.